Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Count Christo and this is the best of both worlds campaign. I was slightly tired at the end of the last episode. I apologise if my usual vigour wasn't quite present, but I have returned, I have slept, I have rested, and we're ready to finish Britain, crush this rival empire, claim the power to seek our rightful place in the sun. Let's do it. So we've been annihilating people with our glorious super heavy raiding fleet, including, oh no, it's our convoy, right? I thought we'd lost a ship there. Why is there a Japanese convoy off the coast of Florida? It's a little confusing. So where are our ships right now? Oh, lots of them. That's right. I pulled a whole load of the ships back. Oh, please no. And then they all died? No, they're all just repairing right now. Okay. Whew. That scared me. When I saw only one guy convoy raiding here, I thought all our super heavies had died. We have 9 battleships right now. That number has gone down, but we are producing new ones at not an insubstantial rate. 4 a year right now. Not bad at all. We have a new plane variant, which isn't showing up, but if I show outdated, that's bizarre. Which one's new? Why isn't it dismissing when I open the window? Huh, don't really understand that. People said I didn't start building the variants I'd made for planes. So this is a carrier naval bomber. We don't have a variant for that. We could make one, but it's carrier 2. We'd rather just upgrade the carrier naval bombers. Death of the RAF. I definitely started producing the right ones there. Right. Yes, we should decommission the older ones as well, just to tidy up this list a little bit. We don't need the A. No, the A's are different. Oh, is it this one that I didn't switch over? No, that's on B, that's right. So which one didn't I switch over? You can't variant transports. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is that I'm being complained at for. Maybe it was a tank. We're making modern tank A's, which is correct. Oh, someone pointed out in the comments, by the way, you can change the names here, so I could change the name to Heavy Tank 1, like I was saying I wanted. That's true, but what I want to do is be able to do it without naming every tank and every plane in every campaign, if that makes sense. Panther B is correct. Just decommission the old Panthers. Panzer 2 is correct. Going C. Is that correct? Yeah, B is correct. Modern AAA is correct. I don't know what variant I was supposed to be producing. Tell me again. I thought it was a plane, but I think we're producing the right variant of all the planes. Unless I'm missing something, which I could well be. I don't remember if rocket interceptors are good or not. It's been so long since I had the even possibility of building a rocket interceptor. Okay, air attack 47, 30 agility, compared to air attack, much lower air attack, but such incredibly low agility by comparison. So I'm guessing these would die pretty quickly. The higher air attack might make them better able to take out large planes. This guy's air defense is 20. I don't know how air attack and defense function. I'm relatively understood, relatively in the know about land attack values. Sea and air, I really don't understand. Obviously, with Man the Guns, I'm going to make a real push to try and understand the naval values. Maybe after that I could give a go at the planes. For now, I think I'm told and I believe agility is king, and so I'm going to go with that. Do I want to convert planes to the new type? How much faster would it be? It's double speed. I think we don't want to do it. I think we just want more, because we've taken such heavy casualties. Okay, we've got some mills to assign. Where shall we send them? Probably... Oh, people said, why are you using tactical bombers rather than strategic bombers? Very good question. Essentially because strategic bombers would require a huge investment in the terms of research, which I didn't want to make for one role, right? The strategic bombers are good at strategic bombing, shockingly enough. The tactical bombers can strategic bomb, and they can hit enemy boats, ships, and all that good stuff. That's why I went with tactical bombers, just because it's half as much. Let's say we wanted to go tactical bombers and strategic bombers. You can half the research investment, and you still get the 2 roles out of it. Obviously, if we look at comparable tiers of these two, The strategic bombing on the CAS is massively stronger. Sorry, weaker. Massively weaker. But the naval attack is what we were after there. These guys' naval attack is better still. And we will want to invent them at some point. But these are really long range. If we look at the range on these guys, 3,000 kilometers versus 1,100. Our attack bombers are going to, based out of Venezuela and based out of islands in the Caribbean, are going to be able to lay waste to the US Atlantic Fleet. It's going to be glorious. So, that's what we should do. At the beginning of each session, we should say, okay, let's review the naval casualties in the last month. Holy Christ. We took some heavy casualties. 32 ships went down, including 4 level 3 carriers. Oh my word. 2 glorious battleships, the Tirpitz and the Brandenburg, both bit the dust in the last month. Obviously, some heavy cruisers, many convoys, some hard-working destroyers. Oh no, wait. Are these the ones we inflicted? It's showing HMS Good Hope. That doesn't sound likely. No, that's what we sunk. Is this showing both sides' casualties in the same list? Okay, it's my casualty if it has the German flag, their casualty if it has their flag. Okay, understood. So, we haven't killed any of their ships in the last month, apart from 2 destroyers and a bunch of convoys. That doesn't seem so good. But on the bright side, we're in Britain, boys. So, it's all over. We need massive anti-plane activity over the channel. Because what I'm about to do is I'm going to give Guderian the order he's been waiting for. This is the order he's been waiting for. Go, Guderian. Go, you glorious... What level are you? You glorious level 8, 7 attack. Master. Deploy. So, we will send half his tanks to Dover. No, Dover is the only port we have. All tanks to Dover. What tiny flotilla we have. Convoy escort. Currently in combat down here. Okay, they're probably dead. Although our planes might be able to do heavy enough damage. We'll see. Where are the rest of my... Yeah, all nav bombers over the channel. Give me some more CAS over the channel as well. Okay, keep paradropping in that supply. Protect these beautiful tanks. And our 2 tank divisions here are probably going to be able to take Plymouth. Oh, we're getting shot down. No, 2 convoys lost. Don't you lose me, tanks. Okay, and we should move these guys in to help defend as well. We will reorganize the front lines and stuff as well, of course. Don't you worry about that. You 2 hold Dover. We cannot afford to lose Dover. Taking more casualties. How many more? No casualties, just some plane casualties. That's fine. Another convoy goes down. Come on. Come on. No, another convoy goes down. Every convoy we lose, that's a lot of tanks. It's a lot of tanks. Come on, in they come. Another one. Another 5. Come on, make landing. Roll the tanks in. I believe. How long? How long? 19 hours. Oh, it's close. Okay, where are my battleships? The ones that are still raiding, that's fine. But the ones that I brought back. There's some down here in Brest. And there's some back home in Kiel. Okay. Well. Oh, that's a bug. I should report that. They moved the where the dockyard was in the not man the guns, in the Waking the Tiger patch, but they didn't actually move where the boats visually look like they are. Whoops. Well, I should report that. Yeah, those 2 can stay where they are. The rest of them. Are they all up here? There's only 2. It's only showing 2 here. Where are the rest? Is there a go-to function? I don't think so. Well, if I just gave the order to come here, where would they be coming from? Ah, of course, Casablanca. Okay. Stay in port in Casablanca for a second. We will readdress convoy raiding shortly. For now, just stay in port. Okay, tanks, come on. I believe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, land. Yes. Okay. And they're immediately going to sea again. Don't do that. How many did we lose? Not too many. But yeah, probably 10% or so of our entire tank force died during that crossing. That is absolutely agonizingly painful. Why are they all trying to cross back across? Probably because there's still a fallback line just here that they're assigned to, would be my guess. Yeah, that was the case, rather. Let's delete that. Put these two back. Someone suggested you should take all the excess port defenders around here and send them to the east to guard these ports. It's a good idea. I don't think it's necessary. It would have been a really good idea if I'd read it when you left the comment. But now I think it's slightly too late. Wow, we lost more. What was that? 2 destroyers. There go the destroyers. It's okay. The tanks have landed, and our victory is all but assured now. Because the tanks, come rain or shine, these tanks will blitz their way through. Okay, no. Fall back. Do not allow us, you yourselves, to get pocketed over there. Okay, so, yes. These guys, we would like to deploy. No other good naval bases around here. So I guess I'll have to let them repair there. How about the guys in Casablanca? Are you repaired? The Cristo. The Cristo is ready to see further duty, I think. You can repair at medium. Give me a raid. Excuse me. Give me a raid of Labrador. I want to make sure we catch. Where are you going? Going to repair, right. No, you're going to convoy escort up there. We don't need you to do that anymore. I'd like you to raid the Mid-Atlantic Gap. We want to make sure that all retreating American divisions from... Yeah, I told you. 2 guys on Portsmouth Falls. Amazing. We want to make sure that any retreating American divisions pay with their lives for ever coming to Europe, basically. We need to be absolutely sure of this. We have got bad supply here now. Because of the lack of convoy escort here. But there's not much I can do about that. So I think we're going to try and push forward just on the back of our supply grace on these tanks, basically. Which is going to be tough, but I think we can do it. You guys, half of you, come hold Portsmouth. Some of the rest of you go over to Dover. Okay, yeah, just weaken them for when the tanks actually arrive. Okay, yeah, and also, the huge numbers over here can divert back to over England. And we've got extra mission efficiency from extra ground crews and all that. That's fine. No focus set, but that's what I wanted. Oh, I never did assign those factories. Probably... Death the RAF? Maybe modern tanks, but I don't know, I don't think... Tanks are not the issue. You know what? Give me another 10 factories on basically everything in here. Yeah. Just to kind of generally increase production rates. I'm also going to go down to speed 2, which I know some of you will be displeased by, but we need to get this right first time, because once the supply grace runs out, things are going to get tough fast. Okay, so you don't appear to have a battle plan. Or here, if I just delete all your orders. You were the only one with a battle plan. Okay. We just need to make sure everyone has these attack plans set correctly, so that they don't... so they are getting planning bonus, and so they don't move around in ways that I don't expect. Okay, who else? You're not here. You're not here. It's these guys, right? Mostly that are here. Yeah, mostly. So you, sir. Only 2 of your men present? That seems bizarre. But alright. Have an attack plan. Good, sir. Are you also here by any chance? Yes, indeed. Stick you on there then. And you're the main thrust of it. Yeah, okay. So, not the guys assigned to Portsmouth. Not the guy assigned to Dover. But the rest of you shall be part of this grand push north. What a good time for a stirring song like this one. The tanks rolling west from Portsmouth. Yeah, obviously the supply situation is dire. If we can take London, we can take some more ports, things will improve rapidly. But until then, our tanks are going to move very slowly. They are still in... no, they're not in supply gates? Really? Surely. They're not in supply grace. Have we really been here like 3 days already? How long is our supply grace? Yeah, it's 72 hours, 3 days. Surely we haven't been here 3 days. Anyway, I'm hopeful that we'll be able to push forward anyway. Three-pronged... maybe not there. Maybe not there. No, don't do that. But how about just trying to cross this river with you guys? Just the tanks. How bad is the bonus? How bad is the debuff, rather, from the river? Still getting 2,000 breakthrough. That's insane. Give me those guys on Cass, please. Oh, and yeah, where's my air supply gone? Hello? Guys? What? Not enough command power? Air supply takes command power? I did not know this. Okay. Well, we better bear that in mind going forward then. No more air supply. Why would it take command power? Huh. That's strange. Alright, you guys. Cross. We need to get across the damn Thames. It's a bit of a stumbling block at the moment. We can fill the combat width. No problem. Are we going to manage to break across here? We might, you know. If they don't reinforce in time. Enough big hits from our Cass. They'll be in trouble. You guys just go straight down to Plymouth. I would love that big port in Plymouth. Cardiff would be another big get. When some of these tanks move across, we will act on that desire. Okay, are we going to manage to cross here? It looks like we might. We could also try and go here, but I think once these tanks arrive, we can do that. Going through Bristol and Cardiff is something for the reserve tanks. I could also have just brought, you know, half as many tanks, which might have been smart. How are your repairs going? How about the ones back home? Oh, here, this one's almost finished repairing. Hindenburg. Hindenburg, I'd like you to raid North Atlantic Ridge. And how's he going to get there? Through the English Channel? I'd say that was ill-advised, Hindenburg. Try going up here. No, he's still going to get there that way. All right, go to the North Sea for now. And I'll redirect you once you're there. That river crossing looks like it is going to work. Our glorious tanks, once again, proving their massive superiority. London, woefully under-defended. I will absolutely take advantage of that. Let's try a three-pronged assault, infantry assault on Bristol. Could work with enough Cass hits. I'm hopeful that could work. Yeah, looks like it's gonna. Nice. Okay, you guys. Well, do I want to widen this combat width? Not especially, honestly. River crossing in the east looking pretty good. We just have to do it before our org drops to like nothing. And this offensive is going to cost us incredibly. Like, the cost of this offensive is going to be astronomical. Do not get me wrong. It's not going to be an easy invasion of England here, but oh, that's good. The line in the song there was "In the light of London burning." Very appropriate. It's going to cost us enormously. Our tank casualties, you know, if I look at the West, if we look at equipment in the last month, we've lost 1,500 medium tanks in combat and 500 by attrition. That's crazy. That's a humongous number. But we've crossed the river. We've seized a port. The blitzkrieg continues unabated. We can absorb these casualties. Our industry has been churning out just an unspeakable number of these tanks for some time now. And nothing can stop our press north. London falls. Nice. We've got my house under our control now. We also seized their key radar station from them, which will seriously help with both negating some of their raiding in the Channel and increasing our capacity to wage war in London. Fantastic. The river crossing on a broad front is going well. Okay, that is a well-defended Plymouth, but I have every faith in my tanks and my Cass. I'm outraged, by the way, that they keep getting initiative. I think it's because we did so few recon companies. What I should learn... Another glorious victory. London falls. Another thing we should learn from this campaign, which maybe you already knew anyway, but recon companies, really important. We keep getting our tactics countered, which is very nasty. Alright, we are armoured here. Good. Push through there. Give me that port. Okay, move to Cardiff. Establish some river crossings. What is that river called? I should really know this. I've been to Bristol so many times. What is that river called? I don't know. Yeah, continue pushing. If we could get... No, not there. It's a very over-defended province. With some modern tanks, no less. Let's try and move in here. I'm happy to see the AI using all the different types of tank variant, by the way. They didn't always do that. It's... remember in my campaign as the Soviet Union when I was trying to do tanks only, they only used light tanks for some reason. So I'm happy to see the AI using many different variables here. So these poor English bastards are in pretty bad shape now that they're cut off from supply. They still have 12 supply apparently. Probably flying it in, I'm guessing. No, local supply base. How have you got a local supply base here? What? That's weird. Don't understand that at all. Anyway, let's continue pushing north. Glorious. If you want to watch a video, by the way, about how incredibly badly Sea Lion would have gone if it had tried to be brought into place in like actual history, you should Google Operation Sea Lion actually a bad idea. Attaway, someone who used to do lots of Hearts of Iron videos as well, and now mostly does like history documentaries, did an extremely good video about this recently that you should all go and watch. He is extremely good at these kind of history, not documentaries. Well, I mean, I suppose they are kind of documentaries, actually, now I think about it. But he talks about all the many, many logistical problems that would have been faced by attempting to actually invade across the channel in the in a kind of historical setting. It's very interesting. He was talking about the fact, you know, we had the huge convoy shortage earlier. He was saying that can't remember if this came up in the video. He was telling me while he was writing the video. One of the, large ships at low strength. And now a battle report. That doesn't sound good. No! The Christo! Mourn well. The Christo was sunk. I was in range of American land-based air power. It's tragic. That's tragic. Who got me? Yeah, basically planes. Entirely planes. Requiesca in Pace, Christo. That's a tragedy. The Mittel Europa will not forget your sacrifice. Your brother and sister battleships will sally forth and avenge you. That is bad. What is this flotilla doing down here? Why are people deploying there? Ah, these guys are all auto-deploying because the Mediterranean fleet stopped existing. As did the main fleet. That's right. Alright, this is the new main fleet. Congratulations, level 2 carriers. You got a promotion. Oh, God. We only have level 2 carriers now. That's real bad. But yeah, I mean, that's the reality of the situation. That is the new main fleet. You guys all just deploy to the main fleet for now. We need to restore some numbers. We can at least produce much less convoys. We've got 1,000 spare right now. Seems excessive. We could also reduce our production on some of these destroyers. I'm going to need to commission another set of level 3 aircraft carriers because we don't have a single one. We could also invent level 4 aircraft carriers and then build those instead. Yeah, that seems good. Let's build some Europas. Okay, until the Europas, we'll continue production more or less as it has been. We also want to invent better destroyers for the kind of massed anti-air. I don't think I've received much feedback on this. Does anyone know if massed destroyers for anti-air coverage is a good idea? Because stat-wise, in terms of like the anti-air numbers you could get in a fleet, it seems like a good idea. But I've no idea if those stats are kind of actually representative of a fleet's ability to defend itself from the air, or if it's more just about an individual ship's ability to defend itself from the air, which might be less important. Of course, you know, an individual ship's ability to defend itself from the air would... Which port? Which port is that port in? This one. Would affect the ability of that ship to kill the planes attempting to kill it, which would be helpful. But we'll see. So anyway, Attaway's video, he was saying the Kriegsmarine estimated that to complete the naval invasion, Sea Lion, obviously, sorry, I just said Sea Lion, I don't know if I clarified enough, the German invasion of England in 1940, they would require, I can't remember what the number was, but X number of troop transport ships, and X was larger than, you know, like a certain number of troop transport ships, and that number was larger than the entire number of transport ships that existed in the world, let alone that Germany possessed. That was a particularly good stat. Demonstrating just like the utter impossibility of actually pulling off Sea Lion. Alright, let's pocket some of them in Wales. It seems good. Not for them. Terrible for them, but good for us. Oh, that low ships at large strength pop-up followed immediately by a battle report. The sinking feeling in my chest as I saw those two things happen in sequence. Oh dear. Well, I'm going to call it a part here. Rip the Christo, the glorious super heavy battleship. F in chat. See you in the next episode, everybody. Bye-bye.